Woman against I can ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke tata. Anyị sịrị ndị be anyị na ya dịrị unu na mma. N'ụnụ ya dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise tata bụ ụbọchị afịa afọ n'ala Igbo. Tata bụ ụbọchị afọ. Anyị sị ndị be anyị na ya dịrị unu mma na ụbọchị afọ. Na-arịkwara unu mma na ụbọchị eke. Na-arịkwara unu mma na ụbọchị orie. Na-arịkwara unu mma na ụbọchị nkwọ. Ihe ndị a bụ ekpere ka ikpe ndụ na-akọ ya dịrị ncha niile. Ọ naghị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise dịka o si dị, agbara mbọ ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ka o si aga na gbasịta maka nnwere ụwa na-azọ. Unu n'anya n'iru akwụkwọ unu ya afụ Ikenga Imo steeti bụ also the lawmaker anwụchi ndị ọzọkwa bụ ndị ogotere isi na ya n'akụkụ. O nwere ife okwu n'iru akwụkwọ a gbasịta maka after a federal high court ruled on Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's case deny ya his bail. Gee ntị ka ịnụ ihe ndị South East lawmakers kwuru and the next move they will take. You guys have if you drop all your own comments if you share. All right, over to you, sir.
We're here together as brothers. We have myself, Ikenga Imo Ugochi, representing that federal constituency. Honorable Obia Gocha, after me, who will make his comment, and leaders of the opposition political parties who are also here led by Gosin and our traditional ruler. I personally received the news of the rejection of the bail application with sadness. It was unnecessary. We lost an opportunity to commence the process of healing in our land. That bail application would have opened door of opportunity that would have brought stability in our place and opened door for conversation to resolve all issues that have led us to this point. And it's so painful that this is coming at a time that few weeks ago, the federal government, on its own, in exercise of its constitutional power, discontinued the trump-up criminal charges filed against Sowore, the Attorney General, in exercising those powers under Section 174. And we're also aware that the same federal government has allowed Sunday Igboho also back home, where he's with his people. So it's so painful that whenever it has to do with an Igbo man, there is different interpretations and different reasons for you to keep the person in detention. So that is why we say it's so painful. And as a federal lawmaker, I'm calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to allow the moment to pass him by. That what the president should do is to invoke the powers given to him and the Attorney General in particular under Section 174, 1C of the Constitution to discontinue these charges that have been filed against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And if you go by Section 174C, that this can be discontinued on basis of justice and public interest. It is in public interest and it is in interest of justice that the federal government discontinues this trial. And it's also painful for us that this bail application was rejected, but we hope that President Mohamed Buhari should take the moment and discontinue this trial. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should discontinue this trial. And I'll let my brother, Honorable Biagwacha, who is representing Nnamdi Kanu, the House of Representatives, to make his comment and gossip.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my honorable colleague. Ahamo Obi Agocha. Anamana Chitanya ndi Kuano, Mahia North, no Mahia South. Take a one name Woko, Ramoana Chitanya, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Well, Igbo is allowed, is a constitutional language. I can speak Igbo in the chamber of the National Assembly. But however, let me speak in English. It's very sad, like my brother said, that there are two separate rules, one for other Nigerians and one for the Igbo man. Nigeria appears to still be in distrust and uncomfortable with the Igbo man. And all the Igbo man wants is, full development and aspirational goals for all persons, regardless of, ethnicity, religion, or gender. We are very saddened about today. Like my brother said, this is a great, unique opportunity that has been missed, that would have been the basis for peace and reconciliation in the Southeast. All the agitations that are happening in the Southeast, all the crime and criminality, banditry, kidnapping that are happening in the Southeast is because of the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of people are using his name to commit all these crimes and criminality. The peace in the Southeast or peace in Nigeria cannot go anywhere without the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. The government cannot miss this opportunity, but we are very optimistic that by the next hearing, as the judge said, that one, he will be granted bail. He hasn't committed any crime in this country that will continue to warrant his illegal detention. So we are calling on the government of President Ahmed Tinubu to do the right thing and not be held hostage like the former President Buhari did because of his own personal bias against the Igbos and against Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm calling on all Igbos, wherever they are, to remain calm. This man will walk away free one day to the glory of God. Thank you.
Well, like my brothers have said, it's a bit of a disappointment, but it's not over. Going by the ruling of the, if one listens to the ruling of the court, is not over. But he also graciously said, reapply, put another application, and then tomorrow they give him the written version. And we want to believe that the president will cash in on this to make peace, full peace and lasting peace with the Southeast. It's not very fair the way he's been treated. As a former presidential candidate and as a traditional, the president of traditional authority, I am saying it is about time that the young man is allowed to go home, because allowing him to go home cannot cause any more problem. The way it is, I am optimistic and I'm hopeful that in no distant time he will get full bail. But going by the directives of the court is neither, because the judge refused to take him to Kuje prison, and they said there are other places that he can be taken to. So it's like halfway home, and we believe it's going to be done, and to the glory of God, and to peace in Nigeria and the Southeast. We thank all of you. Thanks. Godson Okoye, former presidential candidate.
And by Ekenequenemono, the Konusi Venezuela na Eastern List 24. Nia in a medici, Otelunia Bozi, Nukozi doke Basta Makifenemeno, but Dabu Kobun Kwai Poluno. Nagane Otelunia update, daily update to Basta Makifenemena, the eastern part of Nigeria. Nagane Otelunia update. And track out Telunu, because in the Madamali Femeno, ya be ye. Open ye gay yabu video, Dabu audio Ntielunu. Unu ebe the community leaders bonde ndobodo a na-emefe interview fa na ekwu ka ihe bụ ife si wee mee na ndị amị bụ ụzọ wee gbagbuo up to mmadụ 20 bịakwa ọzọ gbagbukwe 50 before this thing na wee mezie, mana ọ bụrụ ife a gosiri anyị na n'iru akwụkwọ. O nwere ife onye ndu na-ekwu: justice, fairness and equity. Where is the justice? Where is the fairness? Where is the equity? Because of maybe the I think civilian can really formal. Na ndị be anyị na-ediri imekwu na orientation ka eje na jogodo ọbụgodi Ghana ka Ghana je kụzigidere ka esi eme ife ogodo Cameroon, maka Cameroon gazi anyị mma. Achọrọ m isi ka jibe US a na-eje for peacekeeping. Ọ bụzi nke ịgbagbu ndị mmadụ. Ọ bụ ya na ọbụgodi na ndị mmadụ people na-eme protest, a na-eme protest, right? Ife a ga-eme bụ ege ntị n'ihe ndị mmadụ na-ekwu, kwụsịgodi that ime that person arrest ahụ nagodi ịghọtago, si through enwe ndị a ga-esi through ewetakwa ihe a chọrọ iweta, not killing people like an animal. Ọ dịlọ mma. Gbamụ na-ege ntị, ihe eji wetara unu ya bụ ife maka owu ka ọ dị na ya akọwala unu and ewetara unu ya bụ ife kunu mara ihe na-eme, kunu mara ya bụ ebe mmiri si wee baa opi ụgbọgọrọ. Ọ bụ na ka ọha m n'ọnụ ndị Igbo dịka ị gere ife a, drop like your own comment na comment section below and share ya ka ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ wee ghọta ihe meenụ na ya bụ ife. Thank you for joining us at Eastern News 24. Daalụ ụmụnne m, ka emesịa.